Hey, I'm going to do my nighttime skin routine. I don't do this very much. Lighting here is not the best, but you're going to have to deal. Um, my favorite thing to use when I'm rinsing my face and washing my face is this magic eraser. I love them. They are amazing. I got mine on Amazon. Say face or skincare if you want info on anything you're seeing. And I wore our brand new liquid shadows today, and look at it went on really early this morning, and I was outside sweating today, and they still held up. The other thing that I want to let you know about, I may not be live tomorrow, but we'll see. But my favorite 3-in-1 stick is Frosted Grape, and it's my free product for the next couple days, so don't miss out on that. All right, I always start with my removing my Quadra mascara, and all I do for that is I just put a little bit of water on my washcloth and then hold it there for a sec, and it releases all of those tubes and no raccoon eyes. I also used for my new liquid shadow as my liner today. And so, yeah, those stay in place so well. My nighttime skin routine is pretty straightforward. It's like 3 basic products plus an eye cream, so it's 4, I guess. So it's the Youth Flexion. So I double cleanse. And you always want to double cleanse your face, because the first time you get going here with the soap, it actually just gets the exfoliation process started and the makeup removal process started right. And you've heard me before say that if you don't wash your face and get the makeup off and the elements of the day, that you're aging your skin up to 7 times faster. And yeah, I'm 62. I don't need to age 7 times faster. And whatever age you are, you don't want to do that either. So let's wipe this off. And we will do cleanse number 2. It's got a nice fresh scent. So whatever products you're using for your nighttime skin routine, you want to make sure that you pause between each of the products that you use. And the reason for that is you want to give whatever products that you're using, the active ingredients, time to do their thing. So I'm guilty. I actually just learned this at convention a couple weeks ago. I was actually rushing through my skincare, and so I wasn't getting the most benefit, or I was basically not really wasting or throwing money away, because I was getting the products, but they weren't doing the best that they could do. So make sure you're double cleansing. Cleanse number 2 actually lifts the rest of the makeup off your face and gives it a squeaky clean feel. And so I do enjoy that my cleanser has a little bit of exfoliation in there. Plus this makeup washcloth, magic eraser, actually exfoliates too. It just feels so good and fresh on the screen. And because I like to use that, the contour on the chin, make sure that you're also doing your neck and your chin. So we're gonna let that, we're done with the water now. We're gonna let that dry a little bit. Don't forget my warehouse sales going on, up to 70% off. My Quadra is on sale, marked down to $42.75, $42.50, something like that, from $55. You can get Twisted Mascara for $15. You can get, there's bronzers, like a powder bronzer out there for like $10. I just had somebody order both those things. That's the reason it's top of mind there. All right, my second step is my serum, and my serum has active ingredients of hyaluronic acid in there to help plump up the skin, help it be softer, and just make sure that you get it spread out all over. I use about 1 pump of the serum. That's the other thing that you want to keep in mind. You don't want to more is not better. That's my problem. I always think, oh, a little bit's got all these active ingredients. If we use a lot more, it's going to be better, right? I didn't have any on my neck, so we're going to go ahead and do that. You don't want to forget your neck. Nope. When you start to age, the neck is where it starts to show the, aging first, because it kind of droops. Yeah, I got that. Actually, as a matter of fact, I got the droopy arms too. which is fine. My grandson thinks they're funny. Like when I put him in his car seat, we were just there, and he's like, squishy, squishy. I'm like, yep, they are. That's because I lost all that weight. When you lose 110 pounds, you're going to be a little droopy in places. And as you age, you might be droopy anyway. I remember thinking when I was little, and I'm looking at my grandma, she had the bat wings too. So it happens. All right, I still love the OG eye cream. I use the other newer eye cream for the morning because it's lighter to me, but this just has a little bit more nighttime feel to it. It's a little bit thicker. So I'm gonna use a little bit underneath each eye. And notice I did pause a little bit there before I moved on to this one. And this is gonna actually has caffeine in it, so it helps to reduce the puffiness, helps to reduce the appearance of those fine lines and wrinkles. It also helps to reduce the circles that are underneath your eyes. Now, if you're not getting a lot of good sleep, you're probably gonna still have some circles. You can always correct it, but skincare is the base for your makeup looking the best that it can. So you wanna make sure that you stay up on that. Now, one of the optional steps here is to use a little bit of the Uplift Beauty Oil. And I gotta admit, I love it, and I don't use it, and I don't think about it often enough because I don't keep it front and center. But I'm gonna put a little bit on tonight in where the crow's feet are, where the crows fly, and where the laugh lines are, and the forehead. If you saw my post the other day about how to combat having hangnails, this Uplift Beauty Oil actually will help with that too. So just, as I'm doing this, I'm just gonna put a little bit on my cuticles so that they can take the benefit. I'm getting my nails done next week. They've held up really well. Aren't those pretty? I don't know what I'm gonna do next, but we'll figure something out. But next week is the actual appointment to get my nails done. I also need to get my hair done again, but it's in a couple more weeks if I can stand it that long. All right, last but not least, remember, let like 30 seconds between products to help them absorb and do their job before you move on to the last step. For me is a nighttime moisturizer. And so it's got a nice fresh scent. It's not anything that is an artificial scent. It's all plant-based scents, so you don't have to worry about that. It's got formulated to help with the fine lines and wrinkles as we age. It's the Youth Pluction line. I like the Glow Pluction line for my morning routine. So I'm using both of them. I could totally just use one or the other. In fact, I was using the Glow Pluction for like a year and a half, all on its own, until the Youth Pluction came out. And then I started using that, and I've just kind of like used both of them. So there's that. All right, once you got it all there and set in, it's really all there is to it, and your face is all set, ready for the night. You're also going to want to make sure that you wash it well in the morning, because as you are sleeping on your pillow, your hair's on your pillow, so then your face is getting there, so you're getting some oils built up on your face overnight. Make sure you wash your face really well in the morning. I still use the cleanser here in the morning. I don't necessarily double cleanse in the morning, but I do double cleanse at night to take all the makeup off. And then you make sure you got a good moisturizer, a good layer, some SPF going on in the morning before you get to your makeup. That way your makeup is going to have a really good solid base to look the best that it can. All right. I don't often do a skincare routine, but if you want any information on the skincare products that I use, go ahead and say skin in the comments. Or if you want information on the warehouse sale, up to 70% off, still going on until the end of the month, till products run out. And then if you would like any information on anything else that you've seen here, or would like to maybe get a discount on your makeup, go ahead and say join in the comments, and I will get you all the information on that. The starter kit is $49, and you get 2 mascaras, the Quadra as well as the Twisted Mascara. You're going to get both of those in your packet for $49, and then it opens up a discount, and you can have it as a business, or you can have it just to have a discount on your personal products. It's really up to you. All right, have a fantastic night, and I may still see it tomorrow doing my makeup, because I really want to show off that Frosted Grape. That's the free product with my buy 3 get 1 free. All right, have a great night. We'll talk to you guys next time. I'm gonna go make some Ninja creamy ice cream. Yum.